Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Big Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday afternoon. I'm good. It's been a good day. Me and Johnny got out and did a little yarn shopping. I wasn't going to buy any more yarn this month, but then I keep seeing new yarn at Joann's and new yarn at Michael's. I blame this little Michael's trip on Cinnamon Stitches because she showed that new facets yarn with glitter in it, and I was like, you can't tell on the website that it has glitter in it, only that they have new colors in the facets yarn. And I have some facets yarn back here. I'll show you that one of my lovely subscribers, I believe it was Carla, that sent me last year, and I haven't got around to using yet. But this is let's see, colorway Vivid, okay, but it doesn't have sparkle to it. Okay, I'm probably gonna make myself a cardigan with this, but I haven't got around to it yet. A cardigan or a sweater or something wonderful with this. I just haven't had the heart to use it yet because it's just so pretty and it looks so good in my cube. I hadn't wanted to use it because it just looks so pretty. So, but when I saw Cinnamon Stitches with the other facets yarn, and then it had sparkle, and I was like, I must go look. I must go look, because you can't see it on the website. Back. You can't see it there. But then, of course, there's been a couple of channels that have showed the new Karen Ogo Halo. They're not Ogos anymore. They're Colorama cakes by Karen that for some reason are only at Joann's. And they did have them in this form last year, and now they're in cake form. And but my Joann's has only had just the one color ones. They haven't had the ones that have two colors, you know, gradiated into each other. Like Crystal showed all the colors that were gradiated into each other, and they're gorgeous, gorgeous. Something like 19 different color variations. And I was like, oh my God. And it's gorgeous. And so I have some of it, you know, in the donut, but I didn't have any in the cake. And there was one color that I never did get that I wanted last year. And so I said, well, let me see if they got that. And because sometimes on the app is not exactly a correct representation of what they have in the store. Geez, sorry. Keep getting this itch in my shoulder, and I don't know what's going on there. But oh, my Bonamassa shirt, in case you're new. I'm a huge fan of Joe Bonamassa, and my sons refer to this shirt as the Precious, because I don't let it get washed with their clothes. This is the Precious, because it's got him in silhouette with a guitar. Yes, so the Precious. That's what they call this t-shirt. My oldest son calls it the Precious. Because I don't let it get washed with his work clothes or anything else that might harm it. But Johnny picked the color that we bought at Michael's. But I picked the stuff from Joann, but I let Johnny pick the facets yarn. But first we went to Joann's, since it's on that side of the road. So I went ahead and I only got two of this because they're $11.99. Luckily, I did have some coupons, so I got out of there for way cheaper than I thought I was going to. But it is Karen Colorama Halo Perfect Phasing, it says. And this color is called Rosemary Frost. Look how beautiful. And I have a real good friend of mine that likes green. She's also a member to the channel, Cheryl. She likes green. And so I got two of this one. I got 2 of this one. They had 3 of them in stock, but I only got the 2 because I don't like odd numbers. I really don't. I don't like odd numbers at all. So I just got the 2. And I'm gonna put that over here. I'm gonna read the specs to you in case y'all don't know. They're considering this a 5 bulky weight yarn. And maybe I mean, it could be considered a thick 4 if you ask me. Now the other ones that came in the donut form last year were roving, meaning it goes thick to thin. I don't know if they fixed that in this. I guess I'll find out when I go to work this up if they fix that. It's looking pretty consistent here, so I don't know. They might have fixed that. Not that I didn't mind it. It wasn't a big issue for me, but it would be nice if they kind of fixed that. More consistency in the size would be nice. But this is, let's see here. They recommend a 6mm knitting needle, 6mm crochet hook. It is 71% acrylic, 18% nylon, and 11% polyester. It's 8 ounces, 481 yards, 440 meters. And it is really incredibly fuzzy and really incredibly soft. It's very wonderful. And I know that I made a big shrug out of the donuts last year, out of like 3 or 4 different colors. And there's vlog episodes about that from last September if y'all want to go track that down. And under the playlist of vlog, it's September of last year, I vlogged about it and shared my process of making it was a granny square shrug. And so if y'all want to check that out, I made it in beachy colors. Turned out really wonderful. Oh, and it's so soft. But of course now it's fixing to be in triple digit temperatures, so mine ain't gonna be wearing no shrugs. No. But I got a friend with a birthday in December, and a couple of friends in December with birthdays in December, and one of them really likes green and she likes neutrals. So I think these colors would make a really pretty sweater. So I'll be making her a pretty sweater for her birthday. So and I got a whole bunch of these in this color, and then I got some in blue. I got a couple in blue. I got like 4 in turquoise, the Harbor Frost, and I got a couple in rose, and then 1 in cranberry. I need to get some more in cranberry because I really like that color because it's red. It's basically red. So, but I had to get those off of Amazon eventually. It's not a big deal, but I only got 1 in cranberry. That was the unicorn that I found the last time I actually went inside Joann. I only found the 1, but I do really love working with this, and I love the fuzziness of it. I like the fact that it's fuzzy without having wool in it, and my friend's allergic to wool, so these will be wonderful. Let's see. And let's see, the next thing we bought, and this I'm gonna blame this one on Cinnamon Twist too. Stitches too, Cinnamon Twist. Lord have mercy. I'm changing her name. I'm gonna blame this on her too, because after seeing it on her channel, I was like, why didn't I get the pink? Because let me find it. The other week I bought these colors in the new Big Twist ombre. I bought these colors the other week. The aqua and the purple. I bought these colors and I bought 4 of each. One mainly to show y'all, and mainly to figure out a project. And then today I went by and looked at this color, and I was debating between this color and the orange and yellow color. And then I remembered I had these colors, and I was like, what's going to look better with my turquoise and purple, this or the orange? And I decided this would look better with these. So, and there's this project that me and a friend of mine named Amy with Hooked on Wishing Crochet are really contemplating making, because she sent me this little thing on Instagram of this top that this little girl had made using granny squares, and it had a little fringe on the bottom, which I won't be making fringe. I'm a big girl, I don't do fringe. Not on the bottom of tops anyways, that would drive me nuts. It'd be like, ooh, there's a bug on me. That's the kind of thoughts I would have if I had fringe at the bottom of a top. I'd be like, ooh, I got a bug on me. No, it's just fringe. No, that would bug me. So no fringe, but the concept I liked. I just didn't like the fringe. But it was a tank top made out of, granny squares. Duh. But it was a different concept than the previous video that I had found on YouTube. And but it was something that I could, just look at the little short video and figure out on my own. Since I've been doing some wearables, I do have the comfort level that I could maybe do something on my own now, and just kind of improvise what I saw in her little reel. So I really want it made out of cotton, but until I know that I can pull it off, I don't want to use the cotton that I just bought from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to do it in acrylic first, and when I successfully do it that way, then I'll do it in the cotton. But I like these colors. I think these will be really pretty in granny squares. I got a big old thing of big old skein of white from Hobby Lobby, one of their crafter secrets, that I'll pair with these. But I think these will make gorgeous granny squares with the white and a top and that little pretty tank top that I saw. I think it'll really be cute, and so that'll be my next project after I finish my granny square blanket. So I think these are really cute. I have probably way more yarn than I need, so maybe I'll make somebody else one too. I don't know. I'll just have to see where I'm at once. But I'm a big old girl, so it's going to probably take more than 8 squares. I have to make, because the top in the little clip, she only used 8 squares. But my squares will have to be definitely bigger than her 8 squares. But, I'm going to work it out because I really liked it. It was really cute, and I really think I could pull it off. So I'm definitely going to do it. I'm just going to do it a bit differently than hers. So, it should be fun, but it'd be different. It'd be interesting to see if I can pull that off, if I'll even feel comfortable wearing that top, being my size, and my body issues that real big women have. But I do like wearing tank tops, and I'm comfortable showing my arms. I don't have any problem showing my arms. I don't worry about what other folks think of how I look. I got over that a long time ago. If you don't like how I look, don't look at me. And that's your problem, not mine. So let's see. So I got 4 of these, and then 2 of the cakes. And let's see what we got. And I spent a whopping 26 bucks. That's pretty good. And according to this, I saved $17.40. That is amazing, because I had a 50% off coupon off of one item, which is the only coupon I had on my app. And then the girl at the register had another 50% off coupon of some sort that she scanned, and voila, I got a really good deal. So I'm really happy about that. And then we'll get to the yarn that Johnny picked out. Now remember, this is the Facets yarn from Michaels. And I'm going to read you the specs, and then I'll show you the color Johnny picked out. The specs are, let's see here, it's 279 yards, 3.5 ounces, 256 meters, and 100 grams. It's a 4-weight yarn. It is 99% acrylic and 1% polyester. So I guess the polyester is the sparkle. They recommend a 6mm crochet hook and 5mm knitting needles. And hand wash cold, do not bleach, dry flat, do not iron. And made in China, it says. And the colorway that Johnny picked out, let me find it again, is slate. I hope this shows true to color. It's like, it's different shades of gray, really. I gotta have a sip. Diet Mountain Dew. But this is really beautiful. Oh, you can see the sparkle. At least I can. Can you? I hope that comes across to y'all. But it's just very, very subtle sparkle. But I got 4 of these for $20, I think. Let me see here. Because I had a coupon for 20% off. Yeah. Yeah, 20 bucks for 4 of these. Not too bad considering they're $5.99. And then 20% off. And then taxes in Shreveport are a bit high. Yeah, I saved $4.79. Yep. And then she gave me a coupon. Another 20% off by July 1st. So, but this is what Johnny picked. And it's beautiful. It really is pretty. Because I would have picked the turquoise, of course. But I have so much turquoise. It's good that I let him pick, and he picked something like this. Because this is really beautiful. And whatever I make out of it, I'll show you, of course. But I have no idea what I'll make out of it yet. Probably, maybe a shawl. But I really need to do something. But this is what it, this is kind of a thin 4, but I believe this is probably going to end up being a roving style. Even though it really looks consistent. It really looks consistent. But it makes me really want to get into it really soon because squish factor is high. This is very much like the Unforgettable and the Landscapes of other brands. But this is, and they even changed up the label. Yeah, the label is definitely different. This is the label from last year. And this is the label from this year. So that's quite a bit different. But it feels, yeah, see, this is a bit, you could tell this is going to be a bit roving, maybe. But this looks more consistent, like it's going to stay the same size. But, this should make something really pretty. I'm thinking a shawl probably, or a shrug maybe. But it's a decent amount of yardage, so I should be able to make something pretty decent sized. And oh, it's just so yummy. And we got such a good deal. I think it was a good deal considering the yardage. I'm a yardage shopper, you know. I can't bring myself to spend big, like $5 for something that's only 100 yards. You know what I mean? That to me is highway robbery. But I'll spend $3 on something that is 100 yards. You know, it's just a matter of principle. You know, if you're going to charge me X amount of dollars, I want yardage. You know, I want lots of yards. So don't rob me. Now, do I think these carrot cakes are overpriced? Big time. But every carrot cake I got on a discount of some sort. I have a bunch of them. But every time I buy them, I get them on 20% off, 30% off, buy one, get one half off, some sort of discount. I don't buy anything full price. I know, I buy a lot of yarn because I want to show it to y'all. And because I love yarn. I'm a yarn addict. Duh. But I don't buy anything full price. Not if I can help it. I bought these on a discount. 50% off and, one item, and then the girls scan another coupon. I was going to get a discount of some sort. I wasn't going to pay full price at least for one of these. But I can't go in there and buy one. What am I going to do with one? I had to have at least two. So, you know. But I'm happy. I didn't spend that much money today, and I'm happy. And we'll still have groceries, and the bills are all paid, and, you know, we're good. I still put money back to get the air conditioning recharged in the van, and I'm just going to put money back for the next few weeks or so, and then I'll have it, and everything will be fine. It still blows cold. It's just not blowing very cold. And so it's going to cost like $125 to get that fixed. And so I put some back out of this month's YouTube money, and then I'll put some back. And, you know, we get our monthly checks probably a week from this coming Monday. And so I'll try to put some more back with that and just go from there. You know, we don't drive around a lot, so it's not as if we're living in the van and need it constantly. So it's not something that's big pressing, but we are fixing to be in triple digit temperatures. So that air conditioner, I know from last year, won't really do much good in triple digit temperatures. So that's why I got to get it fixed. But you know, it's not like, you know, it's life or death. But I will do that. Plus I got to save up for my tickets to Joe Bonamassa in October. October, I think it's 25th. My favorite blues artist is coming to town, and the cheapest his tickets are is like $49. So I have to save up for that because I'm not going to miss that this year. Will, my oldest son's already agreed to go with me, and so to help me with my anxiety, and to make sure that the crowds, the people don't get too close to me so that I don't fall over. You know, that I have plenty of room to walk with my cane, and so you know, I just want to be able to go do that. I really, it'd be a dream come true to see Joe in person and on stage, and I really don't want to miss it. I missed it last year because I was scared of going in public, and my health wasn't really that great because of my breathing issues were bad. I have a mild case of COPD, but we were living in a mold infested trailer, and my condition was really bad at the time. I was taking a lot of breathing treatments and stuff, and I wasn't in really good shape to be in crowds where the, you know, breathing quality would not have been very good. And so now that I'm only taking Spiriva at night and not having to take breathing treatments all the time, my breathing's a lot better, and I could manage now. So I really want to go to that concert, and I really want to go to that concert. And so I'm going to save for it, and I'm going to go, and Will's going to go with me, and make sure that I'm protected and taken care of. And believe me, they don't want to tangle with that boy. not as far as taking care of his mama. He's got a temper, and you don't want to mess with his mama. But anyway, it sure has been fun talking yarn with y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me show y'all this yarn. And this will probably be either a top for someone, because there's quite a bit of yardage here. I could probably make somebody a top, or just a shrug or a shawl. I'm thinking with the glitter in it, it should be a shawl, right? I think with it being shimmery like that, it should be a shawl. I think it would really be a pretty shawl with the glitter in it like that. Yeah. Maybe the cakes and candles shawl. Yeah, I think it'd be pretty with the glitter. Most definitely. Somewhere between after my granny square blanket and my granny square top. For some reason these days I've just been single-minded and just working on one project at a time. So right now I've just been sitting in front of the TV making granny square after granny square, you know, until I get done with all the yarn that's in my bag in there, and then I'll, you know, go through and lay them all out and see if that's enough. And if not, I'll pull out more of the yarn that I have for that and go from there. So that's where I'm at with that. But I'm down to one floppy skein and one ball, and then I'll be ready to lay them all out and see my next step. But I'll probably in the next day or two bring all the squares, that I've been making in here and show y'all what squares I got. And then I need to start putting borders on squares so that y'all can, get a better idea of where I'm at with it. But please know that I love y'all, and so does Jesus. And please adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I will see y'all again soon. Bye now.